Greetings. This is a little Cubase 5 automation video. We're going to load an instance of Contact. We're going to load a violin patch, route the MIDI channel to Contact, and off we go. Now let me give you a little hypothetical situation here. Many people don't like to start a project at bar 1, which I think is retarded, but that's a conversation for another day. So let's say we do here what a lot of people want to do, and we start the project from, say, bar 5. It spans 20 minutes, it has many audio and MIDI events, and several tempo changes as well. After we're done, we decide that we want a violin line singing out across the length of the entire project, mimicking staggered or extended bowing. And we also need the violin line to crescendo in before the beginning of the music, i.e. before the beginning of bar 5. One way to do that, of course, is to grab all of the events and move them down several bars, which would take some zooming and probably some raster shifting. And then we also need to open the tempo track window to move all of the tempo events, and then close the window and then go. Not a royal pain in the neck, not very time consuming, but just extra steps you really shouldn't have to take. So what I want to do here is take the easy way out and start my violin crescendo from bar 1, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. Okay, as I said, we want this to span the length of the entire project, which this is not, but that doesn't really matter for right now. So we want the crescendo to begin immediately. By default, the Cubase MIDI fader is off. The Contact fader is going to mimic the Cubase fader. And if we can start from off right now, or preferably start from 0. But we can't start from up here, because the Contact fader is going to start from up here as well. So we want to start from 0. We're going to read and write enable, and then we're going to play the transport, and then go. Okay, it's crescendoed in, and again, we want the violin line to sing out across the length of the entire project. Right here is the problem. Here's the crescendo. And then what happens? It just stops, forcing the user to select that and delete it so the violin line can keep going. That is incorrect behavior. I don't care what other DOS softwares do or don't do, that is incorrect. Let's grab all of these, import all of these audio files, and let's just say, for example, we want to fade all of the audio files down before the end of the events. Why? Because that's our artistic vision. Let's read and write enable, oops, come on, the master fader. And we're going to ride that down. Right now the level is at 0, which is where we want it. We want to ride the fader down to fade out the project. Okay, and here's the problem again. It's going to fade out. I mean, obviously you're watching this, you know what's going to happen. Okay, that is incorrect behavior. Again, it doesn't matter what other software companies do with their sequencing software or not. That is incorrect. And it is impossible for anyone to efficiently argue otherwise. Cheers.